Dear teacher, hello, my name is Daniel Eduardo Aguayo Yepes, and today I'm going to talk about some challenges that our adolescents and adults might go through while they are trying to develop their speaking skills, of course. And I'm going to give some strategies in order to improve their speaking skills as well. So the first challenge, is not only to provide enough practice opportunities to our students so that they can, take advantage of all these activities and improve their speaking, but also it is important to make instructions and clear activities quite easy. And for that, we need to give them comprehensible input, something that is quite easy so that they can feel comfortable with the instructions and activities that they are going to perform, of course. The second is, the background knowledge. Background knowledge is important because, sometimes the teacher gives you a topic, let's say, for instance, American culture. So if you don't have, this background knowledge in terms of, it could be, in terms of experience, or it could be in terms of information. If you don't have previously these two, I mean, it is going to be very difficult for you to explain about the topic, in this case, the culture. So that is going to be a problem as well. The next one is the insecurity to speak. The insecurity happens because, of course, I mean, we are not the native speakers of the language, of course. So we feel like, let's say, fear because we have different accent. We have, different ways to say something, of course, and of course we feel fear because sometimes we can say, "Hey," or thinking can say, hey, we are not being understood by other people because of my pronunciation, because of my fluency, and like that. Then we have the anxiety and lack of self-confidence as well. It happens, in every single class because, you're always going to be in a group, and within this group, you're going to have classmates who are better speakers. So sometimes if you start to speak and then if you're not so great speaking, then you're going to think that, these people are going to make some judgments about you or against you. So it is going to be kind of difficult for you to overcome this situation and just start to speak and develop your speaking, right? The next one is the lack of vocabulary. Yes, this is a very big problem because if you have a topic, then you need specific words for that topic because these words are going to help you to express your opinion, your thinking, your ideas, and so on. So if you don't have these words about the topic or even the structure, then it is going to be very difficult for you. Your speaking is going to be limited by this lack of words actually. And then we have the shyness, which is a kind of emotion, psychologically speaking, and it happens because you're not comfortable enough within a new environment. And here the teacher, of course, the teacher needs to provide a good atmosphere so that his or her students, of course, feel okay, feel right in that place. Yeah, and some strategies to develop their speaking are, for instance, give clear tasks and rules to the students. It is quite important also not to go off of the topic, but rather stay in the topic, especially for the students. The teacher should, speak clearly, should speak with a good clarity, with simplicity, with the proper volume and so on. And sometimes, of course, use non-verbal language also can improve the class. Practice opportunities always. I mean, the teacher can make use of dialogues, discussions, and debates in order to encourage the speaking skill. Also, encourage the questions, especially when you have an interesting and engaging topic, then Students can make questions, and especially if they work in pairs or in groups, they can make questions and answer questions. And visual tools are also important, images, maps, and so on. And the feedback, of course, it is important, especially when you want to talk with a specific student, then you can do it in private, of course. So here are some references, and thank you.